Happy Sunday and welcome to the Venue Live. My name is Roger Ramirez and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We are here in the studio today with Andromeda. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining us again, both. This is not the first time you are here.
Right.
Well, it's the first time you in this capacity.
Yes.
I've always felt like saying that, this capacity. But John, okay, damn it. They know your name now. I was going to ask you what your name was. All right, guys. So tell us your names and what you do in the band.
My name is Rosalia Guerra, and usually I just dance really funny, and I do the robot, any kind of alien move.
Well, you were dancing kind of funny last time you were here.
Yeah. It's one of my specialties-ish. But no, I sing a little bit.
And you sing very well.
Thank you.
I heard you during sound check.
Thank you very much.
And I didn't think you were going to be that good last time you told me that. You had some pipes,
Yeah.
I was more impressed with your dancing last time.
Well, that's all you got to see. But yeah. No, well, I'm glad. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Pass on the mic.
John,
yeah,
play guitar, do some dancing too. We get down. Yes.
He inspired you to dance?
Yeah, well, yeah. No, that's more for my weird, silly ADHD, nervousness. But no, he's.
You do have ADHD? It's not just a joke?
No, it's an alien ADHD-ness. Yeah,
ADHD.
I do have my own language. You can Wikipedia and Google it later, but no. Back to where were we?
So how long have y'all been together? And how did y'all meet? How did y'all first meet?
We've been together for over 2 years now, and we met on in Andromeda.
In Andromeda.
Playing around, had a mutual friend, and he told me, he was like, you gotta meet this girl. I think she'd be a good fit for you. So I was like, okay. I just gave her a text. I was like, how's it going? Let's get together. Let's try to do this.
Did you approve after that first day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran out and I jumped around. Skipped down the road.
That's when your dancing career started right there?
Right there. I was excited. It was very, it was inspiring in a time where I wasn't very inspired. So it was very good.
Yeah, it was a time when I was going through a lot. It feels like constantly we always keep going through a lot, but nonetheless we keep shoving, pushing through and stuff. We met right before or right after I got hit with Harvey. So yeah.
It's always nice when you find that person that really inspires you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's random how it just comes from different people,
Right.
It could be a song, it could be a person, it could be a movie.
Exactly.
This one time there was this movie that inspired me, but it was like the dumbest movie ever. Told my fiance about it, and she was like, "That movie," and I was like, it gave me a profound message, and it just kind of. She was like, "That movie," and I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Okay," and I was
no, now we have to know. Viewers would like to know what's the movie.
I don't even remember the name. What was the name of the movie? It's that movie that I woke up and I woke you up. No, I woke you up and.
Boys in the Hood.
No, it was that Mexican dude when he meets this girl that's rich.
Cheech and Chong.
Well, whatever.
Oh my gosh, with Kirsten Dunst?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. 10 Things I Hate About You.
No, I don't know. But it was okay. So Andromeda.
The Notebook.
No, not the Notebook. Isn't that
50
a good movie?
Shades of Google.
So
yes, it is a really good movie, actually.
So how did the name Andromeda come about?
Good question. Well, I mean,
you've referenced it a few times already.
It's everything's very metaphorical for me. Clearly, we like little aliens. We like to think that we're out of this world, but it only came because everything that I ever did, I was perceived as different or just not the norm, and everything that I keep experiencing in life makes it to where it's proven that I'm not just the norm. So I don't know. Just
what?
I kind of weird. That's for another session. That's for after hours. No, you go to my YouTube channel. No, just kidding. No, but for Rodo. By the way, subscribe.
Oh yes.
Subscribe.
You guys
hit the bell, notification, all that jazz.
Yes,
You know.
and we know Cristina Guerra. Thank you for watching.
My baby sister.
Please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Jenny H. Hi, Christina.
Jenny, what?
Christina.
That's my girl.
Oh, they're saying hi to each other. Oh, hello, ladies.
Hello, darling. hello.
Thank y'all for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the YouTube
Yes.
channel. I normally wait for that till the end.
Oh, well,
but
ADHD, you're welcome.
But you know, if you want to support local artists like these guys, they're amazing. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have bands just about every day, and we have just about a band every day from now on until the end of the year. And we're gonna continue to have bands. But back to y'all.
Yes.
So did we decide when Andromeda came from?
Andromeda, just it's a beautiful galaxy. It's out of this world, and we like to feel that we epitomize something different, because we're all like over the place. Everybody's like, well, what's your genre? What's this? What's that? Well, why do we have to choose?
And I do like your flexibility of being able to switch from Spanish to English.
Right. Claro
without
que sí.
even
Saludos a todos del Valle.
Del Valle todos, sin tener un efecto en el acento, perfecto acento.
Claramente, sí.
Claramente. Ooh, I like that. But yes, your flexibility.
Parlez-vous français?
That's a little over my pay grade. It was really cool, because I was like, oh man, she's going to English now, Spanish. But your accent never changed, and it was just perfect.
It's alienness.
Most aliens can speak
many multiple languages and different dimensions, but we're gonna stay in YouTube right now.
So tell me about your musical inspirations. What do you listen to if you're not listening to yourself in any recordings or any of your friends? Like what artists have influenced you? And we'll go to you, John. What's playing in your car right now?
Right now, the only CD that I've owned since maybe 2003, 2003, like you were talking earlier about movies that inspire you. This one soundtrack that I've been playing over and over when I'm not trying to learn something for a million.
Sure, which one?
A Star Is Born.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I've not seen that movie.
It's a beautiful movie. It and the soundtrack is amazing, but the movie itself, it actually reminds me of a lot of what my entire life in the music has been. Somebody always like pushing me, putting me on the spot, like getting me up there to do my thing, and I'm for some reason I never believe in myself, but luckily I have many beautiful, wonderful people. I know, it's crazy.
You're damn good.
Well, thank you.
She's damn good, guys.
Thank you. Yes, I know it's a mental crazy madness of things, but I've always had somebody who's always pushed me to do something, because I never felt that I was good enough, or whatever it is. It's my own self-critical issues.
Who are you?
Came from a long time ago, being a big girl. I used to weigh 310 pounds, so like all these self image and issues and all of that, I mean, you do something in your head, and with my little weird ADHD head, it's on overkill. So but nonetheless, things happen, time passes, people are inspiring and push you through whatever it is you're going through. And so I do want to take this time to tell everybody, like, whatever it is anybody is ever going through, image issues, those things that are not seen on the outside, ADHD, Asperger's, autism, whatever, like, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't. Just because somebody else doesn't understand you, doesn't mean that you cannot still do whatever it is that you want to do. So but
awesome.
So with that being said, what was the question?
What artist?
My artist. Okay, so that
you?
movie was very, very inspiring. So what's playing in my car is Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper in that soundtrack.
I never knew he actually sang.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't believe it yet.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure he does.
He does. He actually sings very well. And so, okay, so I guess Lady Gaga, but more so for that movie because it means a lot to me. Adele, Elle King, well, that's just like English stuff. I mean, a lot of things. I mean, Christina Aguilera from Whitney Houston's, you name it, Aretha, all the greats.
Any local musicians around town that you found inspiration in?
No, I mean, I'm like you. I don't have time to really like go out there and like see. I used to be able to, but I don't have time now. Being a mom and I work full time and all this stuff. So
of course.
I haven't had. I do like some of the other people, like some of the greats, like Tim. Is great. This person over here, support all these people, Sally, all these great, wonderful entertainers and musicians.
I've never met Sally.
Oh my God, she's amazing. She's amazeballs.
I spoke to her on the phone. We were trying to come up with a date for her to be here, but we never settled on a date, Sally.
Sally, darling. Okay, so that's just, some to mention.
Cool.
And, when in Spanish, I grew up, Mexican rancheras, cello, Rocío Durcal, everything, everywhere. So I'm just like a little,
Little jukebox.
Yeah.
Little bilingual jukebox.
Yeah, well, something like that.
With ADHD.
Oh, it's beautiful. I've learned, so.
So, John.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. We'll come back to you, I promise. There's a few other questions.
Music, I grew up hard rock, all hard rock. I mean, I like anything Richie Blackmore, Iggy Pop.
I feel like we've been through this question with you already.
Maybe, yeah. Well, nah.
Yes?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I'm all about rock and roll. I mean,
you mind pulling the mic closer?
Yeah, I mean, I like pop music. I do. I don't like songs that just kind of go on or whatever. I enjoy pop music, so.
Cool. Well, there's pop music is pretty cool. I play in a top 40 band and people really enjoy it. People really
rewarding.
fucking get crazy and they really find it interesting. It's really nice. So what's playing in your car right now, sir?
Playing in my car right now? Geez, I'm trying to think of what I was listening to on the way over here. A little bit of AC/DC.
You're getting pumped up?
Yeah. Just like anything rock and roll. It just like it keeps revolving on rock and roll. Everything rock. It just spins.
Awesome. So, I told you earlier, Rosalia.
Right.
I got it right.
Yes.
That we were gonna talk
Right.
about your tattoo,
My
because I saw the baby lotion and I was like,
it's not baby
what's
lotion. It's tattoo Lubriderm.
So tell us about your tattoo. You said it had significance to it.
Well, see, I did barely start. This is recent. I never ever imagined that I would have gotten any artwork or ink work. Yes, never. I was like, I hate needles. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things. But I've been always drawing this treble clef and bass clef since I was like 12. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It's a little heart made from.
It's a heart. Yeah, a heart.
G clef and the F clef.
Right.
Treble and bass clef. Sorry.
Yeah. So I've always been drawing that, but I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'll put it in a T-shirt, whatever. Like, my parents are gonna kill me. They'll never ever let me.
My parents were like that too. I hope they're not watching.
But then my mom got a tattoo before me.
Oh, you want to show it? You want to take it to the camera so people can see your tattoo?
Oh, sure. So.
Oh yeah.
So it wraps around.
Cool.
The first time we got a tattoo was only the heart. It was only a heart, and it was a few days before my birthday. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna hang out. It was like a birthday celebration, and you're like, yeah, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I want to get a tattoo. Let's go to get a tattoo. Next thing we know, we're getting a.
Did you get a tattoo too?
Yeah,
He got some.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, he's my musical brother from another mother.
That's cool, man. Little eighth notes. Cool. Any significance? Well, let's finish with you. Sorry.
It's rubbing off on you, huh? It's addicting.
Me, I guess.
Well, you have to. Do you have all this set up, doing everything at once?
I get a little brush and
I recognize
like,
it. Trust me. Oh, I get it. OCD-ness. You saw me. But then I felt like it wasn't complete because about what was it, 9 years ago, I had a miscarriage at 4 months, and I just playing around, I added the wings to it. I designed the wings, I added to it. I never
These
ever.
Here?
Yes. So these wings,
Cool.
And it didn't feel like it was complete. So so about 2 weeks after I added the wings, and not so much so for my son who passed on, but my father recently passed earlier this year, and it's
sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It's ironic how my greatest loss has been my greatest gain in making me realize, life's short. Just I got to do things, and I dream him, and it may be silly to speak of or talk about, and I get kind of emotional still. It's like it's a process. So again, if you're going through anything like that, it is a process. It's okay not to be okay, but nonetheless, I dream him with big, huge wings. So now it's for that, it's my father symbolizing my kind of like, he was my biggest fan. He would always joke and he's like, ay, ¿a poco ya eres famosa? Te vamos a, because back in the day, I have my uncles who he would drive for them. He was their chofer or whatever, because I grew up in a big musical family. So he would drive for them. He couldn't sing to save his life. They tried to put him on the bass. He could not do that either, but he would drive, and he was a great driver to the day he passed. He would love, we would go on the road trips and you name it. Nonetheless, he would always tell me, he's like, ay, ¿a poco ya eres famosa? We're going to go and, I'll drive for you. Yo soy tu chofer and nothing that, whatever,
Pretty badass.
So, but, now he has the best seat in the house, VIP from heaven. And I do feel like, now it's musical, anything music has always been therapeutic and healing, and it's like he's guiding me, like this whole insecurity, the thing of me keeping myself from all of this, it's kind of like he's helped me get there, with the help of other people that have always stuck by me, pushed me. So I'm very fortunate to have all these people, and I feel like now I sing for him. And because life's too short, simply it is, he died young, and it's just very unfortunate. So every single day that goes by is like, you're not promised tomorrow. So that maybe can segue into one of the songs that we're going to sing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. What are you going to sing for us tonight?
But no, wait.
Oh, yes,
see,
yes.
Back to, see, my ADHD still circles back around. Now, yeah? It circles back around. So I do want to pass on. Yes. I don't want to be in my cog and all this mess, but him and his amazing stuff.
Yes, of course. So it was last minute. Obviously, she was always good at some tattoos. Did you always want a couple of music notes on you, or
I got tattoos all over the place.
Oh, yeah?
So, but yeah, she wanted to go, and I'm like, I'm in. It's a the bonding experience, I guess.
Yeah. He's my family now. Yeah, he's my family now. We have we don't have much family here in the valley, and him and his wife, they're just an amazing blessing. So yeah.
They are.
Yeah. What about you? Your tattoos?
I do have tattoos. I have Dave Matthews tattoos. If you haven't noticed, I have a thing for Dave Matthews.
Yeah, he has a thing.
Most of y'all can't see how hardcore into him I am, but I am, and I gotta actually some Morse code right here. See if y'all can see it. It's not little ants, guys. It's Morse code. And it just says names of my family members, my kids.
Nice.
And it's funny because my daughter asked me to get a rose. Is it okay to tell the story? All right. To get a rose, petals and like thorns, and have her name on it. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get your name on me. What's wrong with you? I don't do names. So then I was like, man, I kind of feel like an asshole now. Like my daughter wants to have her name on me, and it's okay. She's always gonna be my daughter.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be my daughter. I'm not gonna, So I decided to do it in Morse code, and so that way people can't see the name, but she knows, and all the kids, my family members know that their names are there. So I thought it was a kind of cool, interesting way of kind of killing, unique. Of kind of doing what she wanted, but still making it look a little unique,
Right.
And just a couple. I have a music note, a treble clef right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, big treble
clef.
Yeah,
so I'm looking for inspiration because now I want to get all sleeved out now.
Yeah, and it says, "Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die." Because life, going back to you, and I'm gonna tie this back to you. Life is short.
It is.
So you gotta, eat, drink, and be merry. So be happy.
Yes.
Enjoy life. That's what that says.
And that reminds me, I do want to showcase. We will get them in the shots because he's being very merry and very festive. Although we can't see him, there's these amazing balls.
All right, let's bring the
balls.
camera. We're gonna adjust the camera.
Stockings, R&R.
You see those stockings right there, guys? I got those today. It's Christmas season here in the studio, so R.
It's beginning to look a lot like.
Wait. There we go.
Almost.
How do I go down?
Almost. Morse code. Morse.
Wait. And R. There we go. So those are my new stockings. We're being very festive here in the studio. If you want to send some candy for the stockings, it's cool. But more than candy, you know what we would like?
Cool.
To
Wait,
subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're
Correct.
watching, click on the red button, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. You know, it's what I tell people, you know, you're supporting a local channel with local Houston musicians.
Right.
We're trying to showcase all the Houston musicians and show the world what Houston is made out of, you know?
Right.
A lot of people don't get a chance to have a platform to really show off their music and perform.
Right.
And this is what we want to do here in our
Yeah.
studio.
Hit the bell too to get notifications because you never know we're going to drop by and just, you know, have some more
Have a
awesome
merry
stuff.
good time.
Yeah,
Have some
you know.
margaritas.
Aye, there we go. Make some salsa. What?
Make some salsa, yes. So tell us a little bit of what you have prepared for us tonight. I hear, because I heard through you, so I hear that you're dropping an original song.
An original. Again, yes. This is something that I wrote a long time ago. I wrote a lot more, you know, with my dad passing, but it's too fresh, and I'm getting, you know, I can't. Maybe later, but
I'm sure eventually you'll write about it because, I mean, you know.
Yes, yeah. But
Beautiful
again,
things.
going back to like why I never put my stuff out there, and actually, your entire, you know, invitation here inspired it. You know, actually wanting to make it special, to put it
Thank you,
out
guys.
there in
Thank
the
you.
world and
You're welcome.
make it official. Thank you. No, really. When I first came in here, I'm like, bro, like you have no idea. Like it takes somebody who really understands to appreciate. You know, yeah, people can see and perceive it, but it's a whole other ballgame when you actually know what's, you know, everything like it all consists of. So
Well, thank you very much. I
really,
appreciate
really,
your
like
kind
you
words.
don't. I mean, you don't. I don't think you give it up enough for yourself. Like whoever hasn't come here and check out, you know, the entire studio from top to bottom, everything is amazeballs.
Thank you. You
And
know,
it takes a lot.
that day that I met you here with the band Hennessy, you were just kind of sitting there, you know, next to the controllers. I was like, man, who's this chick? You know, because I mean, I knew you were a friend of the band, but you were sitting there recording the band, and you would pan over to me and record me, and you know, I was like, okay, you know, it's cool, you know, I'm getting recorded, whatever, you know, it's gonna go viral because my face is in it.
Yeah, you know.
No, but then, you know, at the end of it, you told me how you actually do know about audio and some production.
Yeah. I may or may not have taught him a little some earlier. Just kidding.
She did. And so, you know, we talked, you know, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know, because y'all can't see what we do here. You know, you see the final product. But, you know, I not to toot my horn, not by any means.
No, but he should. This is all why, like, you know, back to people should toot their own horn because it is greatness that you have going here.
But, you know, she was just really, you know, find it cool that I was I mixed the audio and the cameras at the same time while trying to host the show. And
there's a million people that can do this behind the scenes just for like a live news broadcast, and then a different person to do it for an audio, you know, concert or whatever. And he does it all from one desk, you know, live. And, you know, from switching I mean, you name it. There's a whole, I can be here all day to really go behind all of that. Really, no. I mean, musical genius. You can tell.
Thank you.
It's awesome sauce. So.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. So what was the question?
Back to, I don't know, ADHD. Go power.
Rewind. Yes, about your original song.
Original song, yes. So this inspired me to actually put myself out there. Kind of like I work really well under pressure, so it gave me that pressure. Like if I put it out there and I'm saying I'm gonna actually drop an original, then I better.
And you can't get any more live than this.
Exactly.
You know, guys, this is live. There is no post production. You know, you may have like a 5-second delay, but it's as raw as it can get. You know, I may mess up the camera switch in there once in a while, but
I'm over here like.
But you can't get any more live than this. So do y'all have any performances scheduled in the near future where people can actually go see you live?
So us as a duo, we haven't had anything. We do work with a lot of other bands, but 2020 is gonna be big for Andromeda.
Well, where can they find you on social media?
Andromeda HTX.
I was like ADHD. I was like, no, you didn't just use that.
No.
Okay.
Oh well, hey, Alien ADHD is another Alien Heels. No.
The boots.
Yeah, we're all featuring. You know.
Can't see my boots. I wanted to go comfy today.
Yep. We're gonna get endorsement deals here, you know.
Right.
So Red Bottoms, if you're listening, add to my collection.
And speaking of endorsements, Weststone Audio, Thank you for sending their in-ears.
They're amaze balls, by the way.
Oh yeah, y'all are using them.
Yes, they are.
We showcase them at every show. Everybody's using them. If Westone, you're watching this video, we really appreciate your three drivers, which is what these guys are using. We want to make sure we get your new line that's coming out, and not that I know that there's a new line coming out, but if there is,
hint, hint.
Consider us. Thank you for all the pairs that you sent us. We are putting them to good use, and they're awesome. Are y'all enjoying them?
I am, actually. I'm going to steal them.
You are.
They can send you other ones.
No, eventually, we'd like to be able to give them to the artists. Once we get more subscribers,
Unless
guys.
y'all want my ear jizz on y'all. That's kidding.
Ear jizz? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I do have a language, but they have kept up. Oh,
well, you did say that, right? I'm not just hearing bad words. No, it was okay.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
all right, guys. So
it's
if you're
legit, right? Ear.
By the way, I like your alien logo. It's pretty sweet, man.
Thank you very much.
But where is my shirt? By the way,
it's coming for Christmas in a stocking.
I'd like to, I do like to wear the band's shirts and stuff.
We'll get you a beanie. All right, we'll even do your, koozies. I got
stickers.
I got your
I heard you do stickers,
yes,
guys. If you're looking for stickers,
I do. I kind of do everything. I make cakes and I make.
I'd like to put an order in.
Awesome sauce. All right then,
guys. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hit the bell. Get those
notifications. We really appreciate your support, and these artists support. Approve of your support, whatever. If you're watching on Facebook, please share the event. Make sure that these guys have new fans, because the more you share, the more people that watch, and we want to make sure that these guys are playing tons of music by 2020, hopefully before. But we're definitely going to keep up with y'all, and hopefully I can be back next year.
That's right.
I know we're starting to book acts for next year already. We're full for this year.
That's right.
We're totally tapped. We're going up to December 30th.
Wow.
And 31st, I took 3 days off to go camping with my son. It was important.
He was a happy camper.
He was and I was a happy camper. And you know what, guys? One of the best parts about camping is that at night, you can pee anywhere. In a tree. Yes. Behind another tree, behind a campfire.
The joys of elimination.
The only worry is those daddy long legs. You never know if they're gonna get you, because they will get you.
They don't bite humans.
No, I'm not talking about they will bite, but they will find a home on your shoulder.
Well,
they'll move really slowly and creepily. My son was like, hell nah. He was he didn't even want to go do s'mores. We went to the restroom. Sorry, personal story here.
No,
and I know this has nothing to do with music.
No, it's okay.
We were at a campfire. We went to the restroom, and I was waiting outside with the dogs. I heard him scream, and I thought it was another dog. And he was just jumping up and down in the restroom when I went in. And he's like, "There's a daddy long leg."
Come on.
He was jumping up and down.
It looks like a new Andromeda.
So I moved it, and he was like, "Kill it." And I was like, "No, we're in their home. This is their home. We have to respect, the spiders." And so that was the story. Okay, guys, if you're watching on Twitter, please retweet the event.
Yes.
And give us hearts, I guess. And
Be Fierce Music, B as in B. Just the Be Fierce for Bella. Be Fierce Music. I recently got a tweeter.
Oh, yes. Say it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So, are you going to retweet this?
I will try to learn to, yes. If not, we'll make another video
yes,
as a DIY, right?
Yes, we will, guys.
DIY, whatever they are. We'll learn how to say it with my dyslexia.
If there's anybody here that sent you.
Oh, my mother.
Hi, Mother.
Mari. What is this? Let me see. Max. Hey, I'm the guitarist's son. Mad Max. The guitarist.
Oh, yeah, this is the drummer, Mr. Drummer.
Yes,
hey, what's up, Mr. Drummer?
He's amazing.
You rock. No, he was here already.
Yes.
He rocks.
Yes.
We want to get your band here, buddy.
I love you, sister. I love you, too.
Max, we want to make sure we get your band here, man.
Blondie-ish. He's a love you guys.
Who?
Blondie-ish.
Hey, thank you, guys.
If you have any questions throughout the event, you want to say something, bro?
Thanks, all you guys. Thanks, everybody.
If you want to ask any questions throughout the performance, let me know. I will monitor this and let y'all know what's going on.
Sweet.
But hey, Blondish, we still got to get you here. That day didn't fall through, but there's always any day next year. Any final shout outs before we rock this out,
to
guys?
all my family in the valley here in Houston, all my family members, my son Alejandro Daniel, Victoria Isabella, Vicky Bella Fierce, my babies. I do all of this for you. My husband in behind the scenes always.
Security.
Andromeda security. Everybody that's always supported us and everything that we do. Thank you so much.
Well, you're an awesome singer.
Thank you.
So you have our support. You have our check of approval, guys.
Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Maybe one day we'll actually have a check of approval.
Yeah, well, he was like, getting on the keys and over here vocalizing and harmonizing. I'm like, let's do this.
I know.
Let's do this.
One day I will have a show for my band and for my music.
Yeah, well.
But then if I have the show, who's going to be doing everything else, You down?
I taught you how to do something else. I volunteer as tribute.
We should. One day,
For
guys,
real.
y'all will hear my music. I want to make sure that, I want to show love to all these artists
Yes,
first.
for
Make
sure,
sure we
for
build a
sure.
community
For sure.
where
It needs to be
musicians
heard.
can thrive.
If people tell me that I need to be heard, I'm telling you back. You need to be heard.
Oh, well,
For
really,
real.
I really appreciate it. All right,
For
guys,
real.
let's do this. All right, guys, we're going to take like a minute break. These guys are going to go to their spots,
All right.
and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Let's rock and roll.